Yeah, what's good, man? It's your round Pack Boy Dolo checking in with another episode of the Round the Clock Thinker Show, man. You already know the vibes, you dig? And you already know what I'm gonna say too. Shout out to my people, man. I know you see I got this big ass banana smoothie right here. Yo, I was really in the mood for a banana smoothie. Anyway, you already know that the show is brought to you by the Treeway Winterwear Collection, man. You can cop the drip at the description on YouTube. Go to the link in the description. It'll be the last link, the official website link. And also the Teespring link is in the description, man. Make sure you browse the drip. And it's products on there too. It's more than just like clothing. It's like cups and phone cases. The store is pretty dope, man. Shout out to Teespring. Shout out to Teespring for real. They make it super easy for a motherfucker who just trying to get it out the mud to have some products. You feel me? Also, make sure, speaking of products, make sure you go check out the Pretty Much Understanding, man. It'll also be the first link in the description. It'll get you the physical copy from Amazon, and the link before the last in the description. That'll get you the e-booklet, which I recommend because it'll only take 2 minutes and it'll be right in your email. You know what I'm saying? So do that. Feel me? But let's go on and get into the show, man. The title of today's show is How Understanding Value Changes Your Perspective of Comparison. How understanding value changes your perspective of comparison. Now, what do I mean by that? I want to break this down. Y'all know I like to get into the meaning of shit. Let's go. Let's get it. What I mean is, when you know who you are, right? And what you bring to the table, that makes you unique. Therefore, it is impossible for someone to be better than you or you better than them, because we are all having individual experiences collectively. Wow. You know, I gotta read it again. When you know who you are and what you bring to the table, that makes you unique. Therefore, it is impossible for someone to be better than you or you better than them, because we are all having individual experiences collectively. Wow. That was beautifully put together. Wrote by yours truly. So chapter 1, right? The illusion of losing. Whoa, the illusion of losing. What do I mean? Here's what I mean. And this is important. This ties right back into why I named the show what I named it. This ties, it all ties right back, right? Right here it says, for some reason, of all the other options we have to choose from when perhaps comparing ourselves to someone else, we end up choosing ourselves as losers and them as the winners, even though it is completely subjective. So we could literally, if, for example, if we're comparing ourselves, because that's what we usually do in our heads, right? We could say, you know what, I'm better than them. Instead, what we say is, they're better than me and I'm losing, I lack. But in their head, they may be thinking the same thing about you. They may think you better than them. That's why it's subjective. The illusion of losing. Now, why is it like that when in reality, you feel me? The same person that sees himself or herself as the loser, it all goes back to childhood programming. Because oddly enough, right? Someone with healthy programming would think of themselves as the winner. But most likely they would not compare themselves. Why? They are way too into themselves to look around and see what everyone else is doing. And this is what I be on. Listen, I'm so in tune with what's on my table and what I have to do to make this shit shake and move in a certain way. I have too many responsibilities to be worried about other shit like that. You see what I'm saying? Comparing myself? What? To who? You feel me? Me yesterday, that's it. Feel me? So, let's roll into chapter 3. Only thing valuable is value. Wow. Only thing valuable is value. I'm gonna let it breathe. Only thing valuable is value. Let's talk about it, man. I said right here, do not get caught in the illusion of comparing yourself to someone who is so different from you. Goes back to what I just said about being so into yourself that you don't need to compare yourself. You don't have the desire to compare yourself. So don't get caught in the illusion of comparing yourself to someone who's so different from you. They could never possibly ever be similar to you. You two could never ever possibly, in reality, on some real deep shit, you could never possibly in reality be compared side by side in an objective way. Everything is subjective, all the way down to your height, your weight differences, the speed, everything is subjective. So who's to say what's valuable? Tell you what's valuable. When you have an internal foundation, that's valuable. And that rolls us into the next start point, value comparison. Value comparison, right? What do I mean by value comparison? Listen, only people with hidden motives will compare you and choose based off of material possessions. That's value comparison in that respect. So, for example, gold diggers. You see these videos on YouTube and Instagram where it's these YouTubers and creators, they go out and expose gold diggers. So they have this nice ass car, and then they see this fine ass chick. So they have the car parked already, and they're like just walking up and like, hey, excuse me, my name is such and such. He try to shoot his shot, right? And then she shut him down. So this motherfucker have his car parked close by and go walk over to the car, and then all of a sudden the chick is like, hey, wait, send some, right? But that's a gold digger. Why? The value comparison that she saw, was his car. It really, in reality, is not true, but seemingly it upped his value in her eyes. Why? Because of the car. If the car had a dick and the car was a person, she would leave with the car, not him. He just owned the car. And technically, I don't even own that. But let's just say, for the sake of the video, he owned the car. The car is his. But that's all she likes. She don't like him. Right? And what most motherfuckers do is they use material things as value carrots. So most of the time you can't really blame a gold digger, because most motherfuckers are looking for gold diggers. Feel me? They are dangling a carrot because they like the attention. They like the validation. Right? They'll dangle the carrot just to get that fulfillment of having a fine bitch riding your car. She enjoying herself, like she like you. Man, she like your car, man. And your crib. And your money, man. On your eyes, dog. You see what I'm saying? Value comparison. So, on the other hand, you got a real bitch. She gonna see value in a motherfucker who has an internal foundation. What's an internal foundation, Dolo? Someone who trusts themselves. So therefore, a person who trusts themselves, they can lead. It don't matter what they got materially. They can always get that. But if they trust themselves, other people can trust them. And trust, that shit's hard to find. Money, all this material shit, they make that shit every day. Every day. Right? But trust, or a real motherfucker, they don't make them every day. It seems to me like they stopped making them. You see what I'm saying? So the value comparison of a real bitch compared to a gold digger, she gonna be looking at a nigga that got the internal foundation. And guess what? A real bitch, even if she rich, a real bitch is still gonna see value in that dude who trusts himself over the value in the dude who got the nice ass car but don't know who he is, because he's too busy trying to dangle the carrot. He's too busy identifying as the carrot instead of identifying as itself. Come on now, we talking that talk. So, the person who has true value is the one who knows themselves inside out. They don't use things on the outside to identify who they are. And I'm not talking, of course, y'all know this, I'm not talking against material things. I love cool shit. I love money. Money's awesome. Money loves me. I love money. Cars are awesome. Right? I fucking love cars. Audis. You feel me? I'll pull up in a motherfucking nice ass Acura on you. A Acura SUV outside them new ones. What? I fuck with cars. Right? Fuck with cribs. Love houses. Love big nice ass houses. But I fuck with me more in the internal foundation, because I know one thing. All that shit comes and goes. And I've saw it completely destroy people because they held it in such high regards. They praised it. They made money their God. Right? Drugs, shit like that. And then you end up lost, standing in a 10-foot hole that you done dug yourself, and you holding a damn shovel in your hand, and you're in the hole. Feel me? So this value shit breaks down to internally, man. How understanding value changes your perspective of comparison. If you are solid on the inside, internally, everything else takes care of itself. You don't compare yourself. because you understand on a very deep level. And this is what people fuck up at. They hear something one time, read something one time, then all of a sudden now they know it. No, you don't know it. You just read it and it made sense. That's it. You just heard it and it made sense. That's it. It hasn't seeped into your spirit and into your soul yet. So you haven't started moving like you should move in reality without thinking about it, because you're not using the law of repetition, which is listening to that shit over and over again, telling yourself the same message over and over again, reading it over and over again, making it stick, making it your new belief in a place of the old belief. But you got to get rid of the old belief first in order to replace it with the new one. You see what I'm saying? You have to. Bob Proctor said it. You can't put something where something is. Something already is. You have to move it, get rid of it, make space for the new. Make space for the new. You feel me? So, man, remember, dog, how understanding value changes your perspective of comparison. Value, everything breaks down to value. And if you don't understand that, or try to understand it sooner than later, you'll never get ahead, because you'll always think that value is based on things on the outside of you, like material things. And when you move like that, you attract the wrong type of people. And that's why, for example, a rich guy, he continuously lead with his wallet, but complain about women using him for his money. You see what I'm saying? Instead of coming in the door like, okay, present me, right? Cause I know motherfuckers and you're looking at one homeless and had the baddest bitches, the baddest of the baddest bitches, man, doing shit for them. Why? Value, internal value. Motherfucker know who they are, how they move. You can't find it. That trust, that deep trust, you can't find it. That confidence, the way you talk, the creativity, you can't find it. The thoughtfulness and growing day by day, wanting to get better, wanting to grow her, grow you, you can't find that shit just easily. But it's not dime by the dozen, dog. You listen. Feel me? This is like a diamond that's on the movies where motherfuckers go crazy through the whole movie over one diamond. Yeah, this is one of those. You feel me? And you become one of those when you start working from the inside out. Build value from the inside out. Man, it's your round, Pat Bordello, checking out. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell, man. That way it'll ding you every time we drop one of these shows out to you. Off on these YouTube avenues, you dig, dripping sauce everywhere as much as I can. Possibly, you did, because y'all need to soak this sauce up and apply it to your life so you can live a more high quality life. That's what I'm all about. That's what I promote, value and quality. Man, it's around, Pat Bordello, checking out. Peace.